You want to fix it?
Yeah, let me.
Uh,
I'm gonna grab some headphones for my
hey,
phone.
no problem. Hey, we're live on now, so hey, how you guys doing? This is KLA Cloud the Wanderer. I have some special guests. I have they're like creators of the comic book Ounce Comics. I got Javi and Jordan. And how you guys doing?
Hey, doing good. How about yourself?
I'm all right. I'm all right. Yeah, I came across you guys on your IG page, and I was
Oh
looking
yeah.
at the stuff that you do, like with Ounce Comics. Like, how did you guys started that?
Yeah. So we started Ounce Comics unofficially like about 2.5 years ago. So before this, we actually ran a clothing brand, and we had ideas for like comic characters, but we kind of sat on it
Yeah,
for a while, and then we just we weren't quite feeling the clothing brand. It just the passion wasn't there. We always wanted to tell stories and create some cool characters. So yeah, that's what we did. We just started Ounce Comics. We started with the Wombat, and here we are. So
yeah, yeah. I could showcase the Wombat a little bit. I had some other stuff. Let me see. Yeah.
oh yeah,
Now
awesome
who?
cover. Yep.
Yeah. Now what's the Wombat about?
Yeah, so this is a story of Miguel Mota. So he is a luchador, and
Okay.
he's going through some trouble in life. And one day he comes across this mysterious wombat while he's working, and he gets roped into this uh, just crazy story where these villains are trying to capture the wombat, and he's got to rise to the occasion as a hero. He's got to stop him. So it's it's similar to more grounded takes like Daredevil or like a Spider-Man, that
Right.
kind of territory. So yeah, it's a pretty cool character. He's a one of our favorites for sure. We have
Yeah.
2 issues
Yeah.
out right now, and we're going to be getting started on the third one hopefully this year. Just looking to save up a little bit of money. So yep.
Or does he has like powers, or he's just like a skilled fighter vigilante?
Yeah, so he has powers. He has, I don't want to spoil a few, but yeah,
Okay.
characteristics of like a wombat. So he's got like super strength, super speed. He runs, he's kind of like enhanced, kind of like a Captain America.
Right.
He's got wombat claws, and yeah, he's also a really good fighter because of his lucha background. So,
Okay. Like so you're like the writer, or you're the artist?
so we're the writers and co-creators. Me and my brother Jordan. So yeah,
Oh,
we write
okay.
all the stories. We I do the lettering. We go to shows. We publish this. We the artists are from Brazil, so we have Lucas who does the wombat, Captain Kush, and Lady Luck, and then our
Cool.
color artist Gui. So he does everything with Lucas. Really awesome team, and we also have some new artists that we're working with for Backwards Man and for Waxinator. So 2 awesome stories that are coming out pretty soon here.
Yeah. How you
Um,
come up with
yep.
these characters? You got on Captain Kush. Like
Yeah.
that is kind of wild.
Is Jordan you there?
Yeah, yeah, I'm here. Sorry, just trying to
Oh yeah, yeah.
let it go. But
Oh
yeah,
okay.
Captain Kush.
It's
Yeah,
all
take it
right,
away.
Jordan. You all right so far? You
Yeah,
okay with the? It's not a big deal right now.
Okay, cool, sick. Yeah, so Captain Kush, it was one of those things where we just kind of came up with it as well. We kind of just like get together and kind of throw ideas back and forth. Captain Kush is a really special one because he's like our like Superman, so to say. So he's like
Right.
that hopeful hero of the universe. His story takes place in 1960s, like Vietnam era,
All right.
and yeah, it's just a really really fun origin story. Getting to know the character, seeing where he's at in his life, and kind of how he catches up with everybody else. Um, yeah, it's a good one. It's a great read.
Yeah, I was trying to purchase some of this. Like, I was trying to purchase Lady Luck, but I was having little problems with the download. But it's cool.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I
Yeah,
think last night I were you able to get some of the digital comics? I think I sent them. I don't know if they came through or not, but
no, I didn't. I don't think I got it, but it's
oh, okay.
fine. I got these. I got these like pics from Instagram. I kind of
Oh, okay.
snapshotted them, to showcase you
Mhm.
guys what you guys was working with.
Nice.
Yeah, yeah, it's very interesting. So like, do you guys have a studio or anything like that, or?
Oh no.
Um,
Oh yeah, go ahead. Yep.
yeah, no studio. It really is just a lot of long phone calls, FaceTime videos. I guess our office would be at Javier's place right there with all the wombat stuff hung up. Um, yeah, we got like our own little workstations where we process orders separately. Some from Hawaii, some from here in Vegas.
Yeah, yeah. So just fully remote.
Mhm.
Met all the great artists on like Reddit, a few through Instagram, and yeah, we just talk through like WhatsApp, sometimes like email. Yeah, just fully remote. Um,
Mhm.
eventually, yeah, it would be nice to have like a be co-located and
Mhm.
you know get things done that way.
Do you guys see each other, like, or you just work like online or something?
Oh yeah, we see
Since
each
you guys
other.
are,
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'll make my trips out there to Hawaii. We'll get some stuff done. He'll come out here to Vegas. When we go out to our shows, we'll get stuff done as well there. So we make it work.
yeah. Above all,
what's
yeah,
the
we're
process?
brothers. So yeah.
Mhm. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I was just curious, like,
Oh
how,
yeah. Yeah.
since you guys are in separate places, you
Mhm.
know,
Mhm.
like, what's the process of making Comic Kush? I mean, Captain Kush.
Yeah.
Process of making Captain Kush.
Yeah, like getting the story done and like executing it, and just like, how long did it take you, like, to make these comics? That's what I'm trying to say.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, for get the comics done. We started zero, so just with the name, rough idea of what we want the character to be. We'll sit down and write it on like Google Docs. Usually takes us, I want to say, a month to 2 months to get the story done. We'll go through a lot of revisions. Once we're happy with it, we'll send it out to the artist. They'll get the storyboards done, and then yeah, just a lot of edits here and there as it's
Yeah.
being drawn. Even after the fact, we'll go back and edit some of the dialogue. We're
Oh
always
yeah.
trying to get it, just perfect. That whole process, getting the art done, us writing, all the way to printing, I'd say like 5 months, about 5 to 6 months. Yeah, just depends. If the artist, like Lucas and Gui, if they've already worked with us on an issue of Kush or Wombat, the second one will be quicker. It's just that first initial one that takes a little while because you got to, come up with everything and draw it fresh.
Yeah, that first issue one, you're like setting up the entire story, the world, the character itself. Um, so yeah, it's a lengthy process for the first one, but once you have it all laid out, you got your outline for the plot, the story, the character. It kind of writes itself, and then you're just cranking out the next ones. So yeah, we're getting better, we're getting faster. We got a better idea of like you know how to write these characters, how to tell these stories, make them interesting, compelling. So, yep.
Yeah. What's kind of like, what's the difference between like these characters that you create and DC or Marvel? If I could throw that out there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. Like what separates us. So,
Yeah.
uh, how I would describe it maybe briefly is our characters are like, and our stories, very unfiltered. Very like unapologetic, like anything goes.
Yeah.
But at the core of them, they're all still heroes. They're people that inspire, despite their flaws and stuff. So yeah, that's kind of what separates us. Is pretty gory. There's a lot of action. There's a lot of violence. A lot of bones are broken. A lot of
Yeah, I
guts.
noticed. I see
Yeah.
some of them.
So yeah, the action gets pretty intense. Yeah, but the story and the heart of it is just as intense, if not more. So
Hmm.
Yeah, the Lady Luck. Yeah, I'm kind of curious about her. Like, she's like a Doctor Strange type.
yeah, exactly. Yep.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. I seen some of the pages of it. Like, wow. Like it was like this one panel where like I think her like her forearm was kind of destroyed a little bit, and you just see the skeleton.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
wow. That was like, wow, that's really intense. Wow.
Hmm. Yeah. Yeah, we try to make it feel very real, and the way the panels are set up um, kind of feels cinematic.
Yeah.
We got that a couple times at our events. Yeah, it yeah, it's fun. It's fun to be able to do that. Show like the real pain and what would happen if you got hit by a supervillain or crash
Yeah.
into a
What
wall or
what's the
something. It's real.
yeah, what's the supervillains like in this universe of Ounce comics?
Yeah.
So
So
yeah.
far for Captain, actually, yeah, for Captain Cushion Wombat, the villain of the story hasn't been revealed quite yet. That'll come in another
Yeah.
issue. But as for Lady Luck, the villain pops up in that first issue. His name is Kalfu. Um,
Okay.
he's an evil voodoo spirit.
Yeah, I
That
think yeah, I seen it, but hold on, let me see if I could kind of take
Oh yeah. Yeah. That's So there we got Mormok and Limbo.
mhm.
So they're both demons. So Limbo to the right there with the firearm commands Hell's armies, and Mormok is her brother. So those two are one of many. We have a lot of villains in Lady Luck. I got a large rogues gallery. We also got a few other ones. We got Poker Face,
mm-hmm.
Kino, Lupo Vaccarelli, and then Kalfu, and a few more to still be revealed. But yeah, we got a lot of cool villains. That's like one thing we love is like creating the villains. They're just like fun to write, fun to like create the kind of things they do. Um, yeah, I think a good villain goes a long way for sure.
Mhm.
Yeah, like yeah, I mean, it seemed interesting. I was looking at it, I
Yeah,
was like, yeah, I wish I was more prepared to it, but I had a lot of stuff going on, as with the reels and stuff. I wish you guys are on TikTok, right?
Yeah.
hmm
Mhm.
Okay, yeah, I could have pulled some clips, but I just got these the the vaccinated. Like,
yep.
what could you tell me about her? Like,
Yeah, so yeah, Waxinator. If you're a fan of like like Kill Bill or like John
yeah,
Wick,
right.
um, this is like a story for you for sure. So she's like an elite assassin, and if you see on her wrist, she's got those gauntlets. So those are her wax gauntlets. They got a lot of cool toys. You've got the blades, and she also shoots a special wax fluid. So imagine like a kind of like a Spider-Man type. Like
Right.
shoots a special fluid out of her gauntlets. She goes to work. Yeah, she does not hold back.
Mhm. Yeah, hers is action packed, a lot of gore. Doesn't quite swing like Spider Man, but yeah, she uses the wax for a very lethal purpose. Yeah, like Javier said, she doesn't hold back.
Yeah, that's interesting. Like
Hmm.
you guys was like doing like a clothing line before this. Like
Oh yeah.
when did oh it closed down?
Yeah, yeah, we kind of all mutually shut it down. Um,
Hmm.
it was going good. We started it in like 2020, and then cut operations in like what 2022 or so.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, so like yeah, along the whole time we were making clothes. We had ideas for for some comic characters. We were gonna make like shirts based on the characters, but
yeah,
as Jordan says, we felt like they deserved more than just a T-shirt. Like give them
right.
stories, give them actual substance. More than just like a little graphic tee or something. So
Yeah,
yeah,
we were very close to just making those shirts, and we were planning on making the comics too, still. But
Right.
back then, it was more focused on like get it into like a clothing store like Zoomies or something. Have a table, but it uh it didn't feel right. It felt like our time should be focused on this, and it's time to switch. But we'd love to come back to it. Eventually. I think the clothing line, it was good. It was fun. There were some really cool ideas, and I think it could be revisited later on.
yeah. Mm.
Once we get this out the way, once we have our stories done and we're happy.
Yeah, yeah, because I was thinking about it like why don't they just make put the shirts together? But I know you guys want to focus on the
Yeah.
comics, then later on, it makes sense. Like the yeah, so people can be familiar with it because if they just see the shirts, it's like okay, there's no story behind it. So I guess you put the story out there
Mhm.
first, and then when people familiar with it, yeah, I get it. They can see the
Mhm.
shirt and wow, I want to get a Lady Luck shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah, actually, that's
that's cool.
yeah, with Lady Luck, her character actually like came from the clothing brand. So we had like a T-shirt
Yeah,
called like the Lady Luck tee, and we really liked the name. We're like, oh, like that's a pretty cool name. Like we should make that a character.
yeah.
So yeah, that was actually one of the shirts that
How you,
yeah, inspired this character.
yeah. How you came up with like what like with these characters like in general like you guys was like just writing stories and stuff like before like even you started kind of coming out with comics like why don't you share a bit more about like the like like just like creating the character if you if I could
Mhm.
ask that question.
Yeah. We yeah, we never really started writing until we came to the characters. Javier could actually tell you how he came up with Wombat. It was pretty interesting, and then from there, we just got to work. We just I had never written anything before, so this was definitely something new. I think Javier did a little bit of writing, but he could tell you how he started up with Wombat.
Yeah. So we've always been fans of movies, comic books, other graphic novels, um, superheroes, of course. But yeah, we never necessarily like wrote or created any characters or stories. Um, Embarrassing detail. I actually did try to like write a movie when I was like 16, 17. I was going through like a like a stupid high school heartbreak. So maybe that's like kind of where that spawned, if anything. When I tried to write like a terrible script on my iPhone. Um, but yeah, it kind of all like occurred by chance. I used to be in the Army, and I was out in like one of our many training exercises, and I met a good friend, and we just kind of started bouncing ideas back and forth, which spawned like the clothing brand, and then we just sat on the idea for a little while, like maybe 2 years or so, and then kind of felt it was time to bring Wombat to life. He was kind of our first one we wanted to do. Felt pretty inspired by like what we could do with him. And the process, it depends, like sometimes the character comes first, sometimes the story itself, or, some kind of concept, or even like a setting. So, with Wombat, it was kind of just all based around like the creature itself, like what even is a wombat, or, like I didn't personally really know much about wombats, but it turns out they're pretty cool little creatures. And then, like one idea after another. So like with Lady Luck, wanted to tell like a mystical story with her, kind of expand that side. With Captain Kush, I honestly, I don't even know where the name came from. We were just kind of throwing out ideas. Like, okay, so Marvel has Captain America, Captain Marvel, DC is Captain Atom, like it's a recurring theme. You got some kind of captain, and a lot of our characters were actually in the initial stages. It wasn't like quite the tone it is right now. We had like a major like pot weed theme, so we were like, okay, like what about like Captain Kush, and then
that's wild, man. Like, I'm sorry not to cut you off, but it's the marijuana symbol.
Yeah. Oh, like, we forgot to mention that. Yeah. Oh yeah, sorry.
No, I was just saying it was wild because I seen like the marijuana thing that threw me off, because I mean I didn't know what to make of it. I'm like, what is he like what kind of powers do he have?
Yeah, he's a little bit of a like Superman. He's got the green laser vision, flight, speed, strength, and a handful of others that are to be revealed. But but yeah, so that was a major thing we overlooked talking to you. Weed, like it. Ounce Comics, that was like a big thing in the beginning, but like some of our characters in the Wombat series, you got Munchies and you got the Roach. Initially, they were like way different, but like when everyone brings in their own slice of creativity, things change. So Lucas, he just kind of like when he was showing the sketches of like how Munchies or how the Roach would look, things like changed drastically. Like initially the Roach was just like a tiny little cockroach guy, kind of like a Rocket Raccoon, just like a little 3-4 foot roach. But then he just like drew this crazy like humanoid alien looking cockroach guy, and we were like, oh shit, that's pretty cool. And then things just changed, like the tone of what we were going for altered a little bit, but we still got a few tricks up our sleeve with some of the characters we want to do, Captain Kush being one of them. So we got a couple others that we're really excited to show everyone.
Yeah, I remember I had like a story with a roach man or something, but because you see a cockroach and stuff, you want to kill it and stuff like that, like, and they're very slippery, and that thought just came in my head, but I wouldn't know how to execute that, like it'd be crazy, because it's like you just see like superheroes. And it's like it's not a big deal or anything like that. You want to like have like something different. So I get the Captain Kush thing,
Yeah,
but
yeah, yeah. That
I
kind of
do
like
like,
separated us a
yeah,
little bit, having a
yeah.
character like that.
Because you always want the same typical, oh, okay, he has superpowers. She has, she's like a Wonder Woman type of thing and stuff like that, you know.
Hmm.
So, people get kind of like bored with comics because I'm in and out of comics and stuff with, sometimes I'll look at comics. I kind of prefer animation at times, but I took in like courses, where where I wrote a story and I had to draw the panels and stuff like that. And you know, I also have like a old classmate, you know, back in junior high school. He worked for Marvel and DC and stuff like
Oh
that.
wow.
So yeah, he's been working there maybe like what, like I would say over 20 years now. Yeah,
Wow.
Oh wow.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Did you
Yeah.
guys ever like? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to want to say something.
No, 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 you're good. Go ahead.
Well, nah, like, did you guys ever thought about like having like an idea where a point where you got you wanted to do well? You guys, you're not artists. You guys just like like write ideas and stuff like that. But there's a point where you wanted to work with DC or Marvel or anything like that.
Yeah. I would love to at any time. Yeah, if me and Jordan could, write a story for DC Marvel, that'd be awesome. So like when the time comes, when the time is right, if it ever happens, we have a lot of ideas that we'd like to explore. Preferably ones that allow us to maintain the crazy action and blood. So um, yeah, no, it'd be awesome.
Yeah, it'd be
Yeah,
a great opportunity.
yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I asked because I was talking with this writer and she did Spawn and she did Daredevil and she also did the X-23 with the Wolverine, the female Wolverine, and she said how she started. She had to kind of work with an artist, and so like to make an issue, like she did the story and the artist did the drawings, and then when she went to like a comic book convention, she kind of showcased it to people that worked with Marvel and DC. That's how she got the opportunity to work with Marvel and stuff like that. So,
Oh yeah, yeah, for sure. Yeah, no, just putting your work out there and networking. Yeah, those conventions are. You got a lot of good opportunities. We last year that's like all we did. We just went to
Mhm.
any convention we could like make it to. I think like five in total or six, something like that. Um, yeah, we met a lot of different people. Um, a lot of famous writers and producers and artists. Yeah, no, going to those events are really important if you want to, you know, make a career out of this. Yep.
yeah. It's kind of interesting. You guys don't mind working with Marvel DC, but there's like other. I've spoken to other creators and they ain't really trying to hear it because they don't want to be kind of controlled and like be assigned to do they assigned to do like certain things they want to do and stuff.
Yeah,
Have
yeah,
like the
like,
freedom to do
hmm
that.
yeah, with like, like someone you work for. Yeah, you're gonna have like, guidelines of maybe what you are supposed to do or things they want to see. I'm not sure like how strict it might be, but yeah, I mean, I imagine there's like certain things you are maybe not allowed to do, or but whereas something that's your creation. You know, like you're publishing, you're creating all the things. Yeah, you got free reign. Yeah, you know, you can do whatever you want. Um,
Yeah.
the it's all you. Yeah, there's no, you're the boss, which is kind of nice. It's kind of nice that we can um, do what we have to do. Like whatever fits the needs of the story, or some of our critiques have been we curse a lot, so uh,
Yeah.
um, yeah, just things like that. Yeah, you're a
Do you guys
self-publisher.
like? I'm sorry. Do you guys kind of like think about like the future, like how you could produce make more comics and followers and stuff like that to a point where like like it could be like you'll have like the screenplay office or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah, we're always looking ahead for that goal, to make it big and have it be out there, um, get those animated shows for our characters, have them everywhere, have it be on the map. So just takes time, really, having the stories out there, having them done, people finding them. So yeah, we would love it. The whole office, Ounce Studios. I think we'd kill it for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, no, yeah, just one step at a time. We're um, just putting out these initial stories, these first story arcs, and just a lot of writing. Planning
Mhm.
ahead, um, even getting a couple movie scripts in the works. So we're working on that too on the side, kind of outside of like the superhero comics with Ounce Comics.
Yeah.
So yeah, we kind of found this or rediscovered this passion for stories. So yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
that's mm,
Yeah. I could see like seeing Lady Luck in a movie and stuff like that.
oh,
You
thank you.
Mhm.
know.
So,
Or
Thank you.
yeah, they got some interesting characters. They're not, I would say, conventional. You know, I'm sure, probably like certain things kind of inspire you to do it, but like another, you know, comic book, you know, companies like DC and Marvel, but it's different, like I said.
oh,
Yeah, we
thanks.
really, yeah, we strive to put our heroes apart from the other ones. Like you said, make it something special, something new. So when a comic book reader comes to it, maybe it revives their love for it as well, and they see it and they're like, "Wow, this is something really different. I can get down with this." Um,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Do,
just like
do
a
you
fresh thing.
do you like look at other like comic books outside yours, like Invincible, like Robert Kirkman,
Oh yeah,
or
we
just
look up to all those guys. Yeah, Robert Kirkman is one of the best. He's a great writer. Yeah, we try not to make it like a competition with any other comic book writers or studios. We really look to them and see what they've done and how we can make it different or add something into the pool with what they've done.
yeah. Yeah, when did you guys came out? I'm sorry if you said it. Kind of like when did you came out like with the comic, like with the issue?
Oh yeah, yeah. When we first started, so we released
Yeah, I'm sorry.
the Wombat #1. That was our first title. So that was almost 2 years ago now. We published it back in October of 2022. Unofficially, we announced around like summertime, like July, August. We ran a Kickstarter. So yeah, almost 2 years ago is when we started. So
How was that for you? Like Was it was did it get that immediate received well, or it had to take time?
Yeah.
We
Oh yeah,
yeah
go ahead.
we actually got a really good push in the beginning. Yeah. Like surprisingly, yeah, when we put it out, we were just really excited to finally be able to do this and have people see it. Initially, it was all friends and family went to it, and then we started getting people that we didn't know, and we were very happy, surprised with that. And as the followers came in, the Kickstarter went up. Um, yeah, it was good. We definitely got some eyes on it um, outside of what we know.
Yeah, yeah. We didn't know like really what to expect. We didn't even know like how to begin. Like we just we had the story. It was or the comic book. It was done. We had all the artwork, had the lettering. Now it was go time. We started off with like zero eyes on it, zero followers. We just created our social media accounts, and I think we just started on Reddit. We just posted like our cover art, some of the interior pages. Slowly grew some fans and a following, and then Instagram ads. Our wombat cover art like got a lot of attention. Um, Forget how many likes it's at or whatever, but yeah, Instagram ads, posting on Reddit. That's where we find a lot of new fans. Um, Sometimes on like Facebook, you'll see us posting a lot on like the comic groups on there.
Okay. When you say you go to comic book conventions, like what particular comic book conventions you go, or do you guys go like city to city, or
Yeah, city to city. We've been to the convention in Maui. That was our first one, where we got to show off all of Wombat number one. From there, we went to Level Up Expo here in Vegas. That one's more of like an anime convention, but still friendly to comic books. They had us there, which was really nice. From there, we went to
The
Anaheim,
yeah,
WonderCon.
WonderCon. Yep.
Yeah, that one was really big for us. A lot of people there. We made some really great connections there as well in the halls. So that was fun. Um, from there, we
Like
went
Amazing
to
Con
Amazing Con back in Vegas, and then to Portland um,
for Rose City.
for Rose City. Yeah.
Mhm.
it
So yeah, we
do that be like expensive, like with the venues and all that stuff?
yeah, it can get pricey.
Mhm.
Booths and
Yeah,
travel expenses and um also like inventory if you're gonna sell any stuff.
yeah.
Yeah, you're looking at least like a couple thousand for sure. Um, if you keep things local, maybe you'll save like $500 or so, without having to stay in a hotel or get a rental car, those kinds of things. So depends where you live. Like we're based out of Vegas and Hawaii. I live in Hawaii, so we'll have like maybe two events a year. Where we live, but most of the events, you're gonna find them in like California, uh, East Coast, the Northwest. Yeah, Vegas and Hawaii. Yeah, maybe like one or two events a year. So that makes us have to, like travel and go to other states and stuff.
How was it in Hawaii?
Oh yeah,
Like, is it?
it's nice. Yeah, it's a nice like what is it? A little 68 degrees. A
Yeah,
little breeze right now. Raining a little bit, but yeah, overall it's same same climate all year. Shorts and sandals. It's pretty nice.
You never get tired of that, huh?
Well, sometimes. I mean, I personally like the cold, like the winter weather.
Yeah.
So I kind of missed having that. But yeah, no, it's nice. Yeah, a lot of traffic. So if you don't like traffic, yeah, don't come here.
Yeah, when I think about Hawaii, I just see like the hula hoop girls and hotels and all that stuff like that.
Mhm.
Yeah, yeah, beach life. Um,
I mean, are you just gonna say something or
oh no, 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 nothing.
no? Like, what do you guys think about like the superhero movies out now? Like I heard just not too long ago Marvel like um they canceled like a lot of numerous projects and you know live stream like certain stuff that they was gonna have on Disney Plus and stuff. I don't know if you
Yeah,
guys.
sorry. I heard yesterday they canceled Armor Wars.
Mm,
Another one. I think it was Ironheart. Yeah, I think as far as Marvel goes, it's good that they're slowing down. It sucks that they canceled certain things, because the actors they get ready, they're excited. A lot goes into movie production, but I think they really need to slow down for a little bit and kind of get back to cranking out, good product after good product. So with Deadpool and Wolverine, I think that'll be a good start for them to reset. And the Disney Plus, for specific things, the Daredevil, Punisher, all that. And then DC, they're starting back up, a new universe, Superman next year. So have some good faith in them. I think they'll do really good. I think that universe in James Gunn's hands will do phenomenal.
Yeah, yeah. I think with the last movie I seen with Marvel, I seen I think the Spider-Man movie with but I seen it on YouTube and stuff. I seen it where the three Spider-Mans, Tobey Maguire and the other guy, Garfield, his last name.
Yeah.
They was in the
Andrew
multiverse.
Garfield.
Yeah, Andrew Garfield. Yeah, that was pretty good. But then like after that, they had Doctor Strange and it it was horrible.
Yeah.
Waste of money. Yeah, like a few Marvel movies, like ever since that, like I think really like after the end game, that's when everything was like downhill. I didn't see Ant-Man. I heard that was trash. So yeah,
Ooh. Yeah, Ant Man was not my favorite for sure. That one was
yeah.
a little different. Yeah, I think it's
Well, the
just
third one, the third one
yeah,
I seen. I didn't see. I seen the two movies, the two Ant-Man movies. It was all right. It was decent. But the
yeah.
third one, I didn't see it because they people said it was trash. I didn't really had no interest going to the theater and wasting my money to just go see it. It's like I'm gonna wait till it comes out or something, or I get bored and probably order it, see it online or something like that. But.
Mhm. Exactly. Yeah, that's yeah.
yeah,
If you don't want to spend that money to go get the ticket, then it's better to just wait. Disney Plus will have it in a couple months.
Yeah.
hmm
Well, I mean, gentlemen, I appreciate your time, man. I look out for these comics. Really, kind of was very interesting.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, no, yeah. Thank you for finding interest in them, and thank you for having us. Yeah, no, thank you. Means a lot.
Mhm.
Yeah, man. Like, you got any last words for like people that's want to be into comics, that want to
Yeah.
go about trying to execute the way how you guys
Um,
did it?
just always stay positive. Always try to look for that light at the end of the tunnel. It takes a lot of time, a lot of hard work, a lot of hours. You just got to keep at it. If you're writing, just keep writing. Keep trying to make yourself better and keep doing those edits. If you work better alone, do that. If you need a partner, don't be afraid to reach out. Your artist is going to help you a lot too. They're going to be there to guide you, and you're going to come up with new ideas. And when you see what they make, it might change your view on what you're doing. Yeah, and just make those connections. Put yourself out there. It never hurts to go to every social media outlet that you have, every family member, friend, and tell them what you're doing.
Yeah, no, certainly. Yeah. Any word of advice I would give is, just really commit yourself. Set goals for yourself. Don't give up. See it through. Be happy with what you're making. Be happy with what you're putting out there. You want to give it your all. You don't want to be doubting your ability the whole time, or doubting what you're putting out. You want to just be happy with what you're doing, what you're putting out. Practice. Practice makes perfect. Really take your time. Patience is key, and have fun with it. Just have fun. Yeah, don't go into it with anything else, because you got to enjoy what you do, and that's what I would say.
Yeah, I had a question. I'm sorry. Like, but since
Yep.
you said that, to follow it up, like with the like to being confident, like how did you know to be confident? And did you let like your friends read it or anything like that, or you just said, you know what, I'm gonna just do this and just see where it goes, that type of thing.
Yeah.
You you never really know if you're confident. You kind of just gotta, like, trick yourself. Just tell yourself, like, this is good. Have that confidence in yourself, and yeah, show it to other people. We showed it to a lot of friends and family, and uh, you're nervous. You can only have so much confidence. You can believe in yourself, but somebody else is going to give you their opinion, their honest one. And
Yeah.
luckily for us, people really liked it, and that helps a lot.
Yeah. And I would say to, like, you got to, like, please yourself in a way. Like, okay, like, am I happy with what I've created? Is this something that would entertain me personally? Once you've reached that stage where, like, okay, I like how this sounds, I like how this looks, that's all you can really ask for. It's really hard to, like, envision making things that someone else might like, because you don't really know what anyone likes. Like,
Yeah.
what you and I like might be entirely different, or it might be the same. So you're just kind of banking on that, like, same aspect. Like, okay, like, what I'm happy with, what I'm confident with. There's like I don't know, 8 billion people. Like, someone's gonna like the same thing you like. So yeah,
Yeah.
once you reach that point, you feel like you're ready. Like, okay, I like this. Let's put it out there. Let's see if anyone else feels the same way.
Yeah, and if somebody else doesn't like it, then that's totally fine. Everybody has different interests, and there'll be somebody who does like it.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And then,
Yeah,
but
man.
also, like,
I
oh yeah, sorry.
no, no, I just was saying, like, the reason why I do this type of stuff, because, just to kind of have like an artist perspective, because I see a lot of like artists from the indie industry, if I could say that,
Mhm.
like creating their own comics, and that's what kind of caught my interest. And because making comics, like I don't have to tell you guys, but I'm just saying, but it's not easy to do. Everybody can't do
Yep.
it. It's a lot, and then it's like you like you have like an everyday job, and then you think about doing it, you know, you
Yeah.
you kind of want to see how it's gonna come true, that dream gonna come true into a reality, So
Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. We, me and Jordan, we got got whole ass lives. We got work
yeah,
full time. I got a full time job. He's got one. We go to school. Personal life. We things we like doing. Like going to the gym, watching movies, going out or whatever. Um, yeah, and at the end of the day, still find a way to make time for the things we enjoy, the things we love, and yeah, that's a big thing. That's why I say like you really gotta love it, because otherwise it'll be a chore. Like you're not gonna you're gonna not want to do it. You're gonna lose a passion. It's gonna show in your quality. Uh, so just yeah, really have a liking for it, and yeah, it's not easy for sure. It takes a lot of dedication. Yeah.
yeah. I commend you guys, man. Stay tuned with your comic. Yeah, no doubt.
Thanks.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. All right, folks, that's a wrap. Thanks for tuning in. Hit that like button. Support these guys. Go to Ounce Comics on Instagram and other platforms they are at. And thanks again, guys.
Well,
Thanks.
thank you. It was a pleasure.